So when you think back over the last couple of years, what has been the biggest update to Skyblock? There are most definitely quite a few contenders. Although, in my opinion, I think creating a whole new dimension within the same game is a pretty big task to undergo. Now, honestly, the Rift is a success. However, for me, there's always been a few things that just really haven't quite added up. There's 8 time charms in the Rift, and given the 7th one is pretty hard to get, but the 8th one has always been unobtainable because, well, that time charm is in the mountaintop. Mountaintop, an area that you simply just can't access yet. Now, the Rift has been out for a pretty long time at this point. It's over a year. And to me, it would make sense that they would be pretty eager to release all of the content that they've released in a new update. But obviously, a big part of it in the mountaintop has not been here. Now, there's been speculation for a long time, you know, if it's even possible to get to the mountaintop, but we just aren't quite figuring it out. And of course, it wasn't. But there was, like, crazy conspiracy stories of ways to get to the mountaintop that just didn't really materialise to be true. But I think we're getting closer and closer to this mountaintop. Because, well, Hypixel have released another trailer, a teaser for the mountaintop, which is interesting. We need to go and check it out. The final piece of the puzzle, the final piece of the jigsaw that we've not really been able to put together because we can't get to the mountaintop. Let's see what's in store. But first of all, at the moment, we're actually trying to beat the population of Andorra with subscribers. The population of Andorra is around about 80,000. And once we reach 80,000 subscribers, we're going to be visiting Andorra and we'll be able to claim that we have more subscribers than the population of the whole country, which would be pretty cool, so make sure to subscribe to make that happen. If you are planning on purchasing anything from the Hypixel store, make sure to use code NITROS, it gets yourself 5% off. You should join the Discord server, it's linked in the description of this video with for Slayers and Dungeon Carries, so if you need carries or want to carry and make some coins, make sure to join. Yeah, so about an hour ago we got this video from Hypixel, the Rift Mountaintop. I mean, that's all I have to really say. Well, let's have a look. Okay, so, yep, this is the mountaintop. We've got some sort of moving parts. Interesting. You know, that's what we see in the overworld as well. Hypixel logo. Cool. It's you. I've been expecting your arrival. Well, we've been trying to get there, but we've not been able to, you know. Let's see. The title of the Wizard Man. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that's Motozuma. Of course, that continues. Got more balloons to pop. The Wizard Man, some naked guy. Buff, I guess they're the new crooks. Cool. Like some sort of altar. Interesting. And then perhaps some sort of boss. Okay. I guess that's kind of cool. There's a clock on the wall. I don't know if that means anything. Looks like I have some sort of Final Destination looking helmet as well. That's kind of cool. Oh no. The Wizard Man again. So we've got to defeat the Wizard Man. Looks like we're following him at some point. This looks pretty cool, I'm not going to lie. It really does. One of us will eventually mend the rift and repair the breach. Perhaps you'll prevail. Alright, I mean, it looks pretty cool. And yeah, of course, the mountaintop. Oh, in my opinion, it all looks really good. And it looks really cool. And there was things that were speculation and speculated to be in the mountaintop that seemed to be there. But the thing is why have we had to wait so long? I feel like the hype for the Rift has just died down so much because it's been so long since the Rift has come out. Now, I can kind of understand if they want to, you know, bring maybe the Rift out in parts, and fair enough, maybe make us wait for the mountaintop a little bit. But I just don't understand why we've been made to wait so long for it. It just seems a little bit odd. I don't know. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's good that we'll finally be able to get that 8th time charm. It just feels a bit too late. And from the actual trailer itself, it's kind of difficult to decipher 100% what is actually going on at times, because at some point it seems like you've got to defeat the Wizard Man, and other times it looks like he's leading you on a quest, so I guess we'll find out. I'll be interested to see if, you know, this goes in alpha before it actually releases fully. I assume it probably will. So I decided to ask people in my Discord server what the thoughts on this trailer are, and yeah, let's see. W update, I mean, it looks cool. Well, I guess we'll have to wait and see what it's like on the alpha. Goog. Yeah. Will we be playing for the 8 out of 8 time charms? Yeah, I think the majority of people will probably be doing it for the time charms too. Help Wizard Man? Is that Help Wizard Man, or is that Help Wizard Man? Who knows? Dude, it looks like this one's gonna have you do some crazy cool puzzles. Yeah, which is good, you know. It is better than, you know, it being boring, but at the same time, you know, if you're somewhat as skilled and competent at sort of Rift puzzles as me, then it's going to be pretty horrific. I guess we'll have to wait and find out. I've got a feeling I'm probably going to struggle, like I always do with the Rift. Absolute cinema. Well, yeah, in fairness, the The actual trailer is really cool. Like, it is done really well, I guess. So the trailer's good, yeah. W trailer if you enjoy the Rift, I guess. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you enjoy the Rift, brilliant. If you just want the last time charm, also great. It does look good, though. You know, that doesn't mean that it's nailed on for the actual update to be good. I assume it probably will, because the rest of the Rift is pretty decent. If you can kind of get over the utter rage bait. Now, what I think is pretty interesting is the original mountaintop theory that people had and the different sort of conspiracies they had about the mountaintop is the temporal pillars, right? There was like a theory around them that basically said that they were the key to getting into the mountaintop, and there was some sort of room back there that has just a ton of them roaming around, which seems like a bit of a death trap. But no, there was a genuine theory that was basically saying that these were the key to the mountaintop. Like, these were literally the way to the mountaintop. Whether you were, you know, if you tried to kill one or if you found a way to kill one, then you were granted access to the mountaintop. Obviously, none of that it was real. Still pretty interesting how they look pretty prominent in this place. And the fact that there looks to be some sort of other boss. Obviously, it's probably not a new Slayer, and we already have a tier 5 Vampire Slayer, so obviously it's probably not a Slayer, but it's some sort of other boss that looks like you have to defeat. Also, it looks like there's going to be maybe some new armor to be obtained. That would make perfect sense. But yeah, I mentioned before, the Wizard Man is saying you must first defeat me, so you must have to try and fight the Wizard Man in some way or another. Yeah, at the same time, it looks like you're kind of following him around on some sort of quest. It's giving you tasks to do. Quadlink Legacy. It's a bit of a strange one. And it looks like there's quite a lot of parkour. It's going to be sad times for me. Obviously, we don't really know when this update is coming, if it's kind of staying in line with the time frames of the Rift and the Wizard Tower, then it's probably somewhere between 3 to 5 business days. Yeah. Be interesting to hear what you guys think of this update. I mean, I don't think it's bad. I just think they've waited too long to release it, to be honest. I mean, at least they've got to it because, I mean, majority of people have got to a point in the Rift where they've either completed Vampire Slayer, or they've not done Vampire Slayer and they've just stayed with 6 time charms, and there's not really sort of any proper motivation for them to go any further unless they want to benefit from Vampire Slayer or they really want the 7th time charm. It needed something else, and it's needed something else for a while, and the fact that mountaintop's always been there has been a bit of a tease. Who knows though, there's still a lot of unknowns and nothing's really set in stone. However, the mountaintop is definitely on its way. If you want to watch the full trailer from start to finish, then I'll link it in the description. Anyway, if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one.